I need your full attention, please. Like many of you, I've shared many laughs over jokes about socialism rising in the past few years. I mean, let's face it, some of those policy proposals are outright hilarious, so you kind of have to laugh sometimes. But behind most jokes are bitter truth, and there is nothing funny about the impact that socialism have had on the lives of millions. Essentially, socialism is an empirically false promise that the means of production, distribution, and exchange will be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. No private property, no private health insurance, no private industry. History shows us that socialism is an ideology that always results in starvation and the stripping of citizens' rights. 1/4 of the entire population of Cambodia was killed by Pol Pot during his attempt to communize the country. There's been millions of deaths in North Korea under their version of Stalin's socialist self-reliance. 20 million deaths in the Soviet Union and 65 million deaths in China. The idea that everyone will be 100% equal in every regard, from opportunity to outcome, is a lie sold by powers that seek to control free and prosperous populations. Venezuela used to be one of South America's wealthiest countries before a radical named Hugo Chavez downplayed his extremism en route to power and rewrote the country's constitution, taking them down a socialist path that resulted in the mass starvation and instability we still see today. Yet and still, the radical ideology responsible for the death of over 100 million people over the last 100 years is now on the rise in the United States. 43% of Americans believe socialism would be good for the United States. That means there are 43% of Americans out there whom we have failed to teach the truth about socialism to. This is a crisis. We can blame our education system. We can blame our unethical media apparatus. But soon we'll have no one else to blame but ourselves if we don't spring into action now. If we don't do everything in our power to expose and defeat socialism, this country will be lost forever in the dark abyss of tyranny. We need to remove biased socialist professors and educators from our schools. We need to teach the next generation about the virtues of free enterprise and hard work, not government bailouts and takeovers. This is the radical ideology we fought against in the Cold War with the Soviet Union. Supporting socialism is a flat-out betrayal of everything America stands for. We need to do everything in our power to ensure socialism never takes hold of the United States. Join me in this fight by becoming an activist with Act for America. We are working to expose and defeat socialism on a daily basis, and we need as many hands on deck as possible. We need your patriotism and love of this country in action. Click on the link in this post and sign up today. Thank you.